that time. Right. Hi, Sam. My name is Kirsty Smith. I am a research team member and social worker with the U.S. Census Bureau. I am hoping to get to know you today and make sure that I can help you moving forward. So, is Sam the name you would like to be referred to as?
Yeah, I'm just Sam.
Okay. Do you have any nicknames or anything?
Nope, just Sam.
Okay. And do you have anything else you want me to know? Any pronouns, anything like that?
Pronouns? What do you mean by pronouns?
So that would be like he, him.
Well, I'm a he.
Okay, we'll go by he, him.
Okay.
All right. And then, so today my purpose is just to ask you about how you're doing, what your life situation looks like, and hopefully for me to help you move towards goals that make you happy and that can help you with your future.
Well, that sounds good.
Okay. So we will just talk about you and your life, anything you want to let me know about today, so that in our future meetups, we'll probably see each other maybe 5 or 6 times. Then we'll be able to work towards a goal in those meetings. So we can identify something today and then make a plan.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
good.
So policy-wise, I am just going to let you know that I am held to confidentiality for you. So anything that you tell me, I won't tell anybody else. There are a couple of exceptions to that, which I'm going to let you know. If I get subpoenaed for a court for any reason, I will have to go and tell them what they ask for, but I will only tell them what the judge wants to know. I will release as little as possible because my job is to protect you. Also, if you are a threat to yourself or to somebody else, I will have to let somebody know that, but that is only, again, to protect you and make sure that your best interest is kept in mind. And then the third thing would be if there is evidence of elder or child abuse in any situation involving you in any way, then I'll have to report that. But again, I am here for you. Okay, so that was a lot. So if there are any questions so far, I'm more than happy to answer them.
Okay, so you said a C word, it was confidential something,
Okay.
and you said that means you can't tell anybody, right?
Yes, so
Okay.
confidentiality just means that whatever you tell me, I'm going to keep to myself. It's just between you and I, unless one of those 3 situations were to happen, which is not common. I'm just letting you know just in case.
Well, I'm not on paper right now, so no judge should be asking you nothing. I have all my cases taken care of.
Okay, that's good. Were there any other questions? Just that?
No, that's it.
Okay, sounds good. So again, I'm here to help you move forward, to get you whatever you need for your life. So I'm gonna ask you some questions just so we can get to know each other and see where you would like me to come alongside of you. So what does your background look like? What does your life look like?
Well, I mean, right now I'm kind of just sleeping where I can find a spot, and things are kind of tough. I have some medical issues, and but you know, I'm making it day to day. Life is hard, but I'm managing.
Okay. You mentioned just now that you had some medical issues. Would you mind sharing with any of that with me? You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, that's fine. There's some problems with my guts. They're messed up a little bit, and I have issues. And then the doctor says I have liver problems, and so that's, I don't take any medicine for it because I can't afford it, but apparently my liver's shot and I gotta stop drinking.
Okay. I will definitely keep that in mind when we start making our plan. What about places to stay? Do you have somewhere consistent, or?
Well, no, I go to, I just kind of hop around to my friend's place, and some of them will let me sleep on their couch, and so I just sleep on their couch, and when I can't find a friend's couch, then I have this hotel, I sleep in their lobby.
Okay. Do you do that very often? Is that a consistent thing for you, or more of like an uncommon sometimes thing?
Well, the friend thing is that's where I live, cause,
Okay.
yeah, so that's normal. But if I can't find a spot, I try not to go to the hotel. I don't like sleeping there because if I go to sleep, I could get robbed. It's not a good part of town, and so I don't like to go to sleep because I don't want my stuff to go missing.
Okay, so that sounds like that's really like a worry, a fear for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want people stealing my stuff. I don't have a lot, and I'd like to keep what I have.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense. But it does sound like you have some friends that are there for you, that are pretty consistent. You have a couple of people that you can trust and rely on.
Yeah, I mean, I do a little for them, they do a little for me, so, I mean, it works for right now.
Okay. Has this always been your housing situation? Have you had like other setups in the past?
No, I used to live over in the government house across town, but they kicked me out because they didn't like my friends
Okay.
that came by. They didn't like it, and they said I couldn't stay there anymore, and so ever since I couldn't stay there, that's whenever I started going to my friends' places and sleeping on their couch.
Okay. Are these the same friends or different friends?
Some of them are the same and some of them aren't, because, I mean, I say friends, but we'll just call them friends in case you have to talk to that judge.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, have you used drugs at any point in your life or currently do?
Yeah, I used to. I was on heroin pretty bad, and I've done cocaine quite a bit before, but nothing else. And then I was able to kick that pretty good. And I drank a lot, which I think is why my liver's messed up. And so I try not to drink as much because my liver's shot, but I still do sometimes.
Okay. But, you know, it's very good that you were able to stop taking drugs, and you definitely seem like a strong person for being able to get through that, because that's a really hard thing to get over.
You just gotta do it.
It's still good though. So, let me see. Are there any things that you might need from me? Anything that might help you moving forward? Maybe housing or anything like that?
I mean, I'd love to get a house, but everywhere I go, they want some type of ID, and I don't have an ID, and I don't have an ID because I don't have my birth certificate, and they won't let me, I can't find it, and so I can't get none of that stuff.
Okay, so I can definitely help you with that in some of our later meetings. What about shelters here in town? Have you been to any of them? Is that anything that would interest you at all?
I mean, sure, because sometimes it's, like I said, if I can't find a friend, I'm stuck at the hotel, and I don't like that very much. So if I could, if I could find a friend or a place to stay, that'd be good.
Okay, so that's something we'll look into too. So what I've heard you say is that you've been through a lot, but you've been able to get over drugs, you're working on your alcohol use, you have friends that are there for you that you can pretty consistently rely on, and you are very resourceful. So those are all really good things to hear.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody sees something good in me.
Yeah, of course. All right, so I'm glad we've had this meeting, and hopefully moving forward we can start working on those things that you seem interested in looking into.
Well, thanks for your help.
Yeah.